Skil Academy, Behavioral Sensory Stimulation and Special Needs. A lot of the items in this category has to do with a lot of gel products, such as the tic-tac-toe grid, which has marbles inside that you can move around within the gel and actually sit down and play tic-tac-toe with someone. The gel maze has a marble in it, and you can tell the patient to move the marble through the grid in order to get to one of the circles on either end, if they're able to comprehend that. This is a fish gel maze. Well, not a maze, it's just basically a fish gel aquarium, and that you can actually move the fish around just by pressing on it and making the fish, swim through the gel, if you will. So there's a lot of interaction type in between the gel products and the patient that is using those products. A lot of memory care facilities, autism spectrum disorder patients. These are all items that help with rehabilitation for folks like that, and it offers another activity into items that they can use. They're all sealed, so they're easy to spray and wipe and clean. So that's what makes them so popular, is that they're easy to use. A lot of different shapes, colors, sizes. In the catalog, which I'll mention that at the end, but in the catalog it has every single possible gel type item that you could imagine. Another item that gets used is a light box, which is a square light box. It's about this high, that sits off the table, and it lights up underneath, and when you put the gel product on top of that, there's certain gel products that let the light shine through the gel, and you get a different interaction with the in between the patient and the light box that lights up like that. Cognitive training, identification, tactile stimulation, sensory stimulation, visual stimulation. They're all used to help develop motor skills, calm agitated individuals, reduces fidgeting and anxiety. We have weighted lap pads and lap blankets, and the weighted lap pads come in different weights that you can actually set on the patient's lap. And what they do is it just helps the individual feel grounded and reduces anxiety, and it also helps with sleep if you're using one of the blankets. The blankets have adjustable weights that you can actually put inside the blanket, and then you can remove the weights in order to wash the blanket. So that's a pretty an adaptable type blanket, which you could use with sleep to help the patient feel grounded. Activity aids. This is one of 3 different activity aids. This is an actual vest that has a lot of different items on it, such as shoestrings, the buttons, a different like a sheepskin type feel down here for tactile. This here is a Velcro to pull on it, and this is a zipper up here. So when the patient wears that, they basically have access to a lot of different items that are going on the activity vest. We also make it in an apron that goes across the lap when somebody's sitting in a wheelchair or a recliner chair. And we also have an overlay that just kind of lays on a tray that somebody could sit there and play with. Learning gel pads, number color association pads, recognition and picture frame pads. We have all those different kinds of pads that are available and are listed in the catalog. We manufacture a crash pad, which is great for children of all ages. It channels energy, and it's ideal for sensory rooms, in schools, clinics, or at home. So it's just basically an oversized 4 foot by 3 foot filled with foam, and has a cover on it, and basically you can jump on top of it. It's like an oversized beanbag chair, if you will. We also make another size that's 5 by 5. So 2 different sizes. There is an optional removable cover for easy cleaning. So if you feel that there's incontinence or anything like that going on, or just to offer some easy cleanability, then you would want to order the removable cover so that you can take that off for cleaning. The Xbox, which I know I've gone over in the rehab section, the Xbox with stretch bands, which helps to channel energy and exercise, range of motion, and flexibility. So the Xbox is a great item for rehab areas. Transfer slings, positioning pads, ultra soft bolsters, elevating bed wedge or body wedge, vibrator mitt, many products which promotes relaxation, channels energy, great for memory care facilities and those with autism spectrum disorder, which is sometimes referred to, the acronym for that is ASD. So a lot of times it's referred to that as ASD. So please check out on the Skil Care website, when you bring up the opening page, just page down and you will see the sensory and rehabilitation catalog that you can download or attach as a link or as a PDF. That way you can use that for marketing purposes to send out to clinics or memory care or ASD clinics that are out there. And again, digital inserts. If you scan the QR code that's on there, it brings up a search box where you can put an item number into the search box, press search, and it'll bring up the item, a description of the item that you searched for. And if you click on that description, then it'll bring up the actual product insert for that item. So these come in all of our products now. So scan that QR code and you'll see what I mean by that. Other than that, any questions or concerns can be answered by calling Skil Care customer service, and they'll be happy to help direct your call.